Toastmaster Nisha Gandhi from the Dubai Toastmasters Club, Area 20, Division B, District 105. As we celebrate our 25th anniversary on 9th April this year, we've invited a few stalwarts of the Dubai Toastmasters Club for a brief interview to discuss their journey. Let's extend a warm welcome to competent Toastmaster Shahjahan Beyabani for a session today. CTM Shahjahan Beyabani joined Dubai Toastmasters Club in May 1999. He's completed his competent Toastmaster in 2003. He's been a Sergeant at Arms at the very first Gulf Toastmasters annual convention held at Dubai in October 1999. He currently works as a General Manager, Finance and Admin at Majid Al Futtaim, Dubai. He holds a dual membership at Indian Chartered Accountants Toastmaster Club and has been in Dubai since 1988. Welcome, Shahjahan, for our session today. It's been an honor to have you on board. Shall we get started with the questions?
Happy afternoon, Toastmaster Nisha. Yes, please.
Dubai Toastmaster is celebrating 25th anniversary or 25 years of its existence. How do you feel about that?
Very happy about it.
Okay. Can you take us through your journey with Dubai Toastmasters?
Yes, I think it was way back in February of 99. I had a friend, philosopher and guide by name Mr. Syed Murtaza. God bless him, he is no more now. Later, he went on to become the president of our club. He used to be my manager at Al Futtaim. After I had left Al Futtaim and I was working elsewhere, I think at Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, one of the days I got a call from him. He said, Shahjahan, what are you doing on the 15th of February evening? I said, sir, at your service. He said, I want you to be present at 7 p.m. sharp with a suit at Dubai Airport Millennium Hotel. There used to be a ballroom. I forgot the name of the ballroom. I thought he invited me for a dinner or there was some, company party or something like that. That's it. He closed the phone. I went there the next day. And then I saw there was a huge room with you seating and a lot of people sitting there. And then he told me that this is a Toastmasters meeting. You have to be in time and all of that stuff. And he made me sit next to him. And he said, I will be delivering a project. He was delivering project P4. Show what you mean. And then he gave me the feedback slip and the voting slip and said, whom you felt that they spoke well that day, you mark their name on it. So the meeting started off. I think there was one gentleman who was the Toastmaster of that evening. I forgot his name. And the round robin session came. It used to be, 20 seconds for everybody present in the room, weave a story starting from the Toastmaster, picking up from the last word uttered by the last Toastmaster. And then, you used to get a prompt at the 20th second or at the 30th second by the timer. Then you had to leave the story and the next gentleman used to pick up. So when it came to Mr. Syed Murtaza, I was sitting next to him. So he was speaking about a dog chasing another dog and, a dog landed on my lap. So I had to speak about a dog and I took the story a little bit further and, I brought in Dubai roads, traffic lights and, people started laughing and the dog had to wait for and things like that. So I was a bit nervous, but when I took up the story and it went on well, I felt I really got something, I don't know what to tell you, a jab of Red Bull or something like that. And then it went on and then it was a very good experience. Then Mr. Syed delivered his project P4 and then I marked whoever was the best speaker that evening. And then he told me attend the next meeting as well. It was very interesting and it was very kind of him to invite me. And he took some time to coach me or mentor me, and make sure that I was his junior. He trained me at work as well about 4-5 years ago when I used to be at Al Futtaim. And that's how my journey at Toastmasters started.
That's quite interesting, Shahjahan. How has the association with Toastmasters helped you in your personal and professional life?
Well, this goes back to the year 2000, I think, or the year 99, December. Yes. When my regional financial controller, one Mr. Najam Hanif, to whom I was reporting to, was doing my annual performance appraisal at the end of the year, I think early December 99 or so. When he was going through my, KPIs and things like that, and what achievements during the year I had made, he asked me one question. He said, Shahjahan, I find some difference in you, especially when you conduct the finance managers meetings and things like that, the monthly meetings. How did you, how did you bring in this change? And what is that you have done? I told him, Najam, I joined Toastmasters Club. Okay. I started attending Toastmasters meetings sometime in February, and we had to wait for 3 months in those days to get a membership. So in May, I was enrolled as a member, and then I used to attend the meetings pretty regularly in those days. So within about 6 months' time, I acquired a lot of skills in terms of, organizing meetings, conducting meetings, and, facing people, talking to them, clarifying, going through slides, and, taking questions and responding them with sense. So again, Najam's feedback as my manager gave me a lot of boost to continue and start learning more and more from the Toastmasters. And I got some wonderful friends from Toastmasters. I cherish a lot of memories of certain Toastmasters, especially some people who were great speakers who are not in this world as well now. God bless them.
So, Shahjahan, can you tell us about the people who have influenced you in a Toastmasters journey? I know you've been speaking about a few people who probably would have mentored you or, added some value. And any particular thing that you cherish till date, any particular learning that you cherish till date?
Yeah, I have. I think about 2 or 3 people who have influenced me from the Toastmasters Club. I think on the top of the list is late Mr. Syed Murtaza, who was my mentor. He had his own style of management. Of course, I used to see him at work as well, the way in which he used to lead people, the way in which he used to get tasks done, assign tasks and follow up and things like that. Influenced by Mr. Syed Murtaza. And then I used to be influenced by Mrs. Mallika Ramanathan, who was one of the founder members of our club, and her husband, Mr. A.N. Ramanathan, who used to be a wonderful speaker, a great speaker. And of course, Major Murad, he is a Colonel Murad. When we used to see him or when we used to attend meetings at that time, it was Captain Murad. Okay, now when he retired from police service, he became Colonel Murad. And his smile at any situation, any point in time, whatever it could be, his smile can win over quite a few things. Really inspired by him. These are, I think, 4 people, and late Lucky Savlani as well, on his the way in which he used to tackle humor and the way in which he used to mentor people so very meticulously on, word by word, action by action, gesture by gesture. I really miss him.
Every club has its speciality, a culture that it brings with it. Is there anything you've seen that is unique to our club?
I think our club is a unique club. We have people of diverse backgrounds in the club. There are accountants, there are doctors, there are engineers, there are, quantity surveyors, there are people who are working in the field of web development and, marketing people from airline industry. I see a lot of diversity, not only from the professional backgrounds, from people coming from different ethnic backgrounds as well, from different countries. Earlier, it was not there. In those days, we hardly had any mix of people from different countries, hardly about 2 or 3 nationalities. But the way in which the mix is now, it's amazing. It's not only, a nationality mix, a, professional background mix. It's also a mix of, age bands, different age bands. Maybe I'm at a particular age band. There are people who are at different age bands. There are students in our club. There are teachers in our club. There are professors. I don't know whether a professor is there. Probably Mallika Ramanathan is a professor at one of the, leading universities here. So the kind of diversity what we have in our club, I don't think we will be having in any other club.
What is the best memory that you associate with the club?
Well, there are 2 memories I was just jogging my mind. I realized once my wife told me, where do you get vanished on a Monday evening? You don't pick up calls. And I was trying to tell her, listen, there's something called Toastmasters meeting. I attend the meeting. We switch off our phones. We can't answer our phones. And we get only a 5-minute, 10-minute break. And again, we run back into the room. It was very difficult for me to convince her. One day she came by herself. And I used to take cups home. So she said, are you buying them and bringing? I said, listen, dear, I deliver projects there. I speak in front of an audience, She said, you speaking in front of an audience? I want to verify it by myself. So once I brought her to the Toastmasters Club. That's one memory. The other memory is, not very many people know Colonel Muhammad Murad held a party at his farmhouse only for our club members. This was way back in 2002 or 3. He used to have a farmhouse on Align Road near Marmam Dairy. So now we should tell him to hold a party again. So that party was another, a remarkable event. We had music, we had food, we had all of that. The party ran late, early in the morning, or something like that. Yes.
Right. So we're done with our question answer segment, but we still have some for the rapid fire round. Welcome to the rapid fire round. And I'll be asking you a few questions which can be answered in a word or a sentence spontaneously. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's begin.
Yes, please.
What is your favorite book?
Wings of Fire.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
Mixed.
What is something that you can't do?
When someone cries in front of me, I can't bear.
Who's the boss at home, you or your spouse?
Of course, the Home Minister.
What is the first thing you do to start your day?
I thank God for giving me an opportunity to open my eyes, breathe, and smile.
Now, last but not the least, one word that comes to your mind when you think of Toastmasters.
Amazing.
Okay, that's it for our rapid fire round. And thank you so much for your valuable time, Shahjahan. It was a pleasure talking to you, and also for your immense contributions to the Dubai Toastmasters Club. We hope to see you around in one of our sessions soon again.
You're most welcome, Toastmaster Nisha Gandhi. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking my interview at such a short notice again. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The pleasure was all mine.